Good morning and welcome to this ARG workshop entitled Project Geologist Toolkit, which is being presented by the WA branch of the ARG. My name is Donna Sewell. I'm a geologist and the current chair of the WA branch. I'll be chairing the sessions today, but I'll be getting assistance from Rowena Duckworth, who's at the back. She'll be looking at the online questions. Laura Madriarca, who was at the registration desk and who you'll see wandering around. And I'm also pleased to say that we have two student volunteers, Amir Cooper and Emma Buchan from UWA in Curtin, who will be helping with loading the talks and with the microphones. Okay, before we start off, I'd like to formally acknowledge the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation as the traditional owners of the land that we're meeting on today and pay my respects to their elders past and present. On behalf of the WA branch, I'd also like to thank all of our speakers who have agreed to give their time freely today. It is not easy to prepare materials and then take time out of their busy work schedules to attend events like today. So can you please give them all a round of applause before we get started? I also want to acknowledge the sponsors for this event, Anglo Gold Ashanti, Corplan, Gold Road and Southern Geoscience. Without their support, events like this don't happen. So another round of applause for our sponsors. Okay, we have 188 people participating in this event, including 78 online. We're delighted with this attendance and thank you all for your support. Okay, so now moving on to the workshop. The aim of this workshop is to provide early career geologists with a suite of training sessions to support them in your job roles. In this, there's an increasing number of skills that you have to know about, both technical and non-technical. We won't be covering off on all of those today, but we will be covering a selection. We've modelled this event on a similar event that was held in Hobart in November 2022, and we've basically taken on board feedback from that event and also from industry on what we should include. The presentations will focus on a selection of technical and non-technical topics, covering typical gaps in technical skills and increasingly in the non-technical skill area. Information on current methods, techniques, emerging tools and application of these. Some tips that can be vital on exploration success. In terms of the talks, for the technical talks, they'll cover the basics, details on why and how these are applied, with some examples shown highlighting how to identify and prevent problems, the pros and cons, the good, the bad, the do's and don'ts, and the general recommendations. The soft topics will include information on current expectations, considerations, and project geologists' responsibilities. Each presentation will be followed by a question and discussion period. For those who are in the room, we ask that you put up your hand. Once you've put up your hand, someone will bring you a microphone. Please wait for the microphone because the people online will not be able to hear you if you do not wait for the microphone. For those online, you will be able to type in your questions in the Q&A option, and Rowena will be looking at those and we'll be able to raise them with the audience as well. So finally, the technical program.